Yo guys, welcome. Hope you all are doing well. Hope RNG is treating you well as well. That's 3 wells in 1 sentence. Well done. But how's it going? Haven't been here in a while. Hope all is good, and I hope that RNG and Black Desert and just life in general is good to you. So in this new series, I guess, we're gonna be covering Season Plus. Yes, that is right. Season Plus came out today on console. So that is what is going to be covered in this video, just day 1 of my Season Plus, and throughout the video I will give you guys a little bit more information on that. Do not worry, the rest of the videos will still come out gradually. I've been taking like a little bit of a break from Black Desert since it was a little bit stale, but with the new update things got rolling again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy day 1 on Season Plus. Of course, first of all, it is character creation, and I actually went with Maehwa. Yes, that is right, I did a Maehwa. The reason why is I've never actually gotten a Maehwa to level 61. As you can see, I made a spelling error there in my name because I've been struggling. But yeah, so Maehwa just generally I think will be fun to use in this season. Do not worry about how she looks there. She looks completely different at the end, as you may have seen in a thumbnail as well. She looks completely different. I did change her to my other Maehwa's look. So moving right along, I was actually getting some stuff out of my storages. I was looking at where the hell my Chenga tome is, etc, and I'll show you guys me getting that from my characters as well later in the video. But yeah, started out and of course started questing. I'm not gonna show the whole day, that we 6 hours of footage. I'll just cut between it and everything like that, so we'll just go through the key points. So jumping ahead a little bit, I'm not going to show you guys the tedious quests. I'll show you guys me killing the bosses just to kind of give you an idea of where I am. Here is me fighting Rednose and still trying to get used to Maehwa. So Maehwa moves pretty well, she plays smoothly, I enjoy her. And as you can see there, Rednose got murdered really quickly. Her burst damage output is really insane. But yeah, so that is Rednose done, and the first little part of season day 1 done as well. I am gonna choose the normal playthrough. I'm not gonna skip anything due to the fact that I do believe it is a kind of a waste for season to skip everything. I know some people just want to get going and do their seasonal stuff, but I do believe it is a little bit wasteful in that term, and I'll explain that real quick as well. So as the video is playing in the background of me just fumbling through my menus, switching servers and whatnot, trying to get the items off my characters, I'll explain what I mean by it's kind of a waste in my own opinion. Seasonal characters are, for me, rather, I'm not saying this is for everybody, I'm just saying it's my opinion, but it is to just relive the experience and redo some of the things that you may have forgotten about the game. I know people hate questing. I don't hate it per se. I don't necessarily enjoy it, but I do believe it helps grow your character, helps you get used to the character as well. So that is why, even in the previous season, I actually did every single quest. Now in this one, or the season rather, sorry, apologies there, I will not be doing the Valencia questline again. I hate it. There is no reason to do it for seasons. I will be finishing up with Maehwa, and that will be it for the main questlines. Then I'll start grinding on my seasonal character and getting that done. So like I said, it is a little bit wasteful just because of the fact that, you know, you're skipping ahead. A lot of people actually want to get power leveled with the seasonal character, just get it done and over with. And I understand that some people don't have the time to play the game, etc, but it's just, you know, for me, I enjoy doing it. But yeah, let's move on to the next segment real quick. I chose in the next crossroads to murder all the goblins, since it is a nice little boost to my skill XP and my actual combat XP, so that is what I chose there. And that of course leads us to the boss fight with Giaf. Now, I'm just gonna let the summon animation play. I'm kind of going through this quickly, otherwise this video will be too long, because Calpheon takes a hell of a long time to do, and I just wanted to do a update video as well in the same video. So yeah, that is pretty much it in terms of updates and what I want to say in terms of that. I will be doing grind guides again. I actually sold my tried-this earring because it was up almost 4 billion silver. Very, very nice price for it. But yeah, so I don't have earring, but I'm gonna buy a Tet Tangrat soon. Grinding with my seasonal character at like Cadris or something like that. Yeah, and with that, Giaf is dead. Let's move on. Just more quest turn-ins and just completely, you know, getting done with the Balanos region of the game. So Balanos is completely done at this point in terms of main missions, and we can move on to Serendia. I actually thought when it came to Serendia that you needed to choose a crossroads beforehand, and you actually didn't. Your first major thing that you do when you arrive at the Serendia region, and I'm talking like major event, is you go and murder Big, and that is what I'm on my way to do right now. As you can see, I'm gonna let the animation play a little bit, and yeah, let's murder him real quick. And as you can see, I get stun locked. It was a little bit difficult still for me. I'm still getting used to it, but yeah. So at the crossroads, I chose the combat one again, just purely because of the fact that I want more combat XP and skill XP to help me grow my Maehwa character. Next on the chopping block after a long series of quests was Al Rundi, and remember, depending on your crossroads, the choice you made, you might not even have to fight him, from what I understand. But yeah, so that was the next boss that I fought, and I got stunned quite a bit. Like I said, still getting used to Maehwa, but she is really good. I do enjoy playing her. She, like I say, she does a very large amount of burst damage, as well as, she's very difficult to explain as I do main Mystic and Lan. But yeah, hopefully I'll get used to it real quick. But yeah, moving on. The next area you will visit in your journey, if you do actually do the whole journey, is after a series of quest lines, you will arrive at the Raid Orc camp, and well, I'm gonna murder a bunch of orcs. After this murder spree that you have to go on, killing all the poor little orcs trying to enjoy their pot roast over there, you will need to fight another boss. So let's skip to that real quick as well. So there you go, there is Olg. I believe his name is Olg or Org or something like that, but standing there in all his Org, yeah, Org, all his gloriousness, but he's kind of an easy boss because he's slow. So you can just back attack him the whole time, and yeah, that is Org dead, and that is also the end of the Serendia questline. You talk to your Black Spirit after killing a boss, and after you exit the screen with the Black Spirit, it will pop up. The Serendia region is now complete. You will now move on to the Calphion region of the game. So let's just see that real quick as well, just to confirm that this is where we are at this point in time. If I can figure out the menus, it will be a little bit easier as well if you aren't struggling like I do sometimes. But yeah, there's a lot of menus to swap around in and whatnot, and there you go. Serendia is done, and we'll move on to Calphion. I slipped up over here. I actually forgot to record the boss fight itself, but here is me going to turn in the mission for killing the boss. It's the Kurutos, not Kurutos, Kurutu, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Calphion imps, I guess, boss. Main boss, you turn it in at this NPC over here. This is after the Calphion castle with the harpies. There's no real big event there, so I didn't record it. Yeah, onto the Debris Trees. In the Debris Tree region, you will fight a bunch of monsters that is possessed by dark energy, or whatever the case might be. You don't lose karma for killing them like you do in Karma Silver area, because they are not possessed by the devil. So same thing happened with this boss. I got distracted IRL, and of course I do go AFK to take a little bit of a break, so sometimes I do forget to hit the record button, so I didn't record this boss fight either. But I did record me turning in the quest because I was like, oh damn, I did it again. I'm such an idiot. There you go. I look at the boss in entire disbelief that I was such a moron when I went over to my recording program and saw it wasn't recording. So here we go, up the, 12,000 mile long ladder that they force you to climb each and every single time, with a very slow animation. And I went to turn in the quest for killing the Ruins Tower boss. Yeah, let's move on. After a long series of quests, you will actually arrive at the Dim Tree boss. Now I'm gonna let this one play out a little bit. Let me just say that if I do sound like I am a little bit slow today, it's because I am. Mainly due to the fact that I'm trying to remember what I did the whole day through, and I didn't write it down because once again I'm struggling. I don't know why, just today has been a struggle. You know, you get those days where you are legit just a whole flop of a human being. And today was one of those days, unfortunately for me. So there's the dim tree, nothing special. I'm pretty sure everybody that is watching this has seen the dim tree before. Just a normal regular big tree with more HP than usual. But yeah, he didn't survive very long, as with every other boss in this game. In general, bosses don't last long in this game. For some reason, I don't know why. It's not like bosses are very special. Stars and mobs are a lot stronger than bosses. Yeah, there you go. He's dead in fantastic style as well. Maehwa looks so good. And let's move on from the dim tree onto the next segment. Okay, so skipping ahead again, a bunch of quests done. Calphion questline is very long and very tedious to do. It's probably my second most hated one next to, or well, after Valencia. So yeah, here we go. We're swimming in the alligator or crocodile infested waters just to go and kill a giant catfish leader, which is gonna spawn, and we're gonna murder him. Actually, not that quickly, to be honest. But yeah, I'll let the kill play real quick, and then we'll move on to the next segment, which I do believe is almost the end. Yeah, it's almost the end. So just bear with me for a little while longer as I struggle to get used to Maehwa. No, but for real, she is so pretty in terms of her animations and just the look of her skills. It really does suit her whole style that she's going for. Yeah, catfish is dead, and he won't be catfishing anybody else. So let's move on from this and on to the next one. After another series of agonizingly long quests, you will arrive at Hex Sanctuary, with the next boss fight being Hex Murray. Now she can be a little bit of a pain due to her teleports and her stun locks. She stun locks quite a bit, but she is not that strong in terms of HP wise or even damage. It's just she's annoying to fight. Plus I do have my miniature baby little infinite potion with me, so Hex Murray isn't going to be able to kill me at all. But this is one of the very last bosses you will fight at Calphion. I think there's only one more after this, and he is a complete breeze compared to these bosses. At this point I got annoyed and pulled out the Tiger Blade, and as you can see, I completely annihilated her whole existence. After Hex Murray, you will be doing some more tedious quests, a lot of them, and eventually you will be tasked by killing, or not by, but for killing a Cyclops. And it might seem a little bit daunting in the beginning, but in all honesty, he is very easy to kill. He just has a larger health pool than Hex Murray does. Just like I said, in general, very easy to kill, not a really hard boss. And he goes down without much trouble. I'm just kind of spamming buttons, although it does seem to work. I'm not a fan of Tiger Blade because I can't use my full combo. But yeah, let's move on from the bosses. And after a long series of quests, you will be teleported back to Calphion, where you will turn in your final main mission for the Calphion region. And after you've done talking to the antler guy, I don't know who he is. It just looks like he's very important. You will get the pop-up screen on top saying that you have completed Calphion and you need to go to Maehwa. So that is the main missions done in the Calphion region. So let's just go over my gear real quick. Nice voice crack there. But yeah, gear, nothing special to note at all. It's seasonal. You can't expect much on day one, especially if you didn't skip, you know, the storylines and stuff like that. So nothing really all that amazing, but it's coming along nicely. Next up, I'll show my season pass. I got about halfway done with it. If you did skip, I'm pretty sure you should nearly be done with it. Like in total, I think you should be done actually. So it ruins it for me because you're skipping so much playtime that you could have enjoyed, most likely. But yeah, so that is my season pass, not bad at all. And as you can see there, I'm level 53 with 6 hours and 28 minutes played. I hope that's 6 hours because the screen is very tiny. I'm looking at it right now, and hopefully it's not 5 hours, but I do believe it's 6. So that is not bad at all. And with that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos if it does so please you. And I cannot thank you guys enough for the support. Really, the recent subs and support on the videos has been absolutely great. I will be getting a little bit more active again on YouTube and be pumping out these videos a little bit more regularly. So yeah, hope that you guys enjoyed. Hope RNG is good to you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.